What do you think about Nick Fuentes at this point in history?
I mean, he's got a strong set of ideas that he believes in. It's technically, I think it's a better direction for the Conservative Party than the fucking Trump shit that they're in now. But obviously, I'm opposed to any state religion-ish stuff and a lot of kind of the more racial essential ideas and a lot of the retreat from what I would say are kind of core capital L liberal values.
This is why I like Destiny. The response is basic logic. He isn't melting down because the trigger word was spoken, that he who shall not be named was named. Destiny has been a rare breed on the left, but that makes sense when you think about it. Most of us were hit with the subtle regression of free thought, even on the right. So I mean, it was ground zero on the left. And that just so happens to be the problem that P.F. Young is discussing with Destiny here. Destiny's archetype is the underdog, the contrarian. So he fit nicely in this niche for the dark times that we just went through. But on his intellectual journey, he took liberties awarded to him from his deconstructing the framework his mother raised him with. It's a tale as old as time, really. It's a deep, ancient narrative pattern. The forbidden fruit. Think Aladdin in the Cave of Wonders. Lot's wife. Pandora's box. Poor old Destiny is a cautionary tale. If you don't know what happened to him, well, I ain't here to tell you. But for those that do, I want to illustrate. The Bible warns us of these pitfalls. Because the spine of this is, without God, your logic isn't enough to keep you right. Which is what happened to this guy. God gives you over to a debased mind, and you live out your carnal inclinations that will never fill you. No, they keep demanding more and more, and you just keep falling further and further. Jesus is the light, and his word is a lamp unto your feet. The problem with breaking down the system of good and bad, the barriers, is it leaves you with an empty slate, and then you are left to just decide what is good and bad. You disconnected from the logic system, the instructions of your mother and father, and for those most fortunate that were raised with the wisdom of God, the actual source code written into the core of reality. Then all you are left with is your personal logic, which is vastly underdeveloped. I mean, you took for granted a logic system that is thousands and thousands of years old, and the cultural understanding that took thousands of years to develop. Your 30 or so years of life does not compete with this. You don't even know what you don't know. There are levels of this logic tree you have yet to unlock. So you're at the bottom, and the only tool you have is what you just so happen to find lying around. A rock. The rock is logic from your underdeveloped experience. Your parents are the trunk, and the branches above with the shade-giving leaves are your ancestors, and their hard-fought learns from their devastating losses. But no, you are college educated. You are a modern man. You can create a whole new tree. You think hubrisly. You allow yourself hedonistic inclinations. If it feels good, do it. What you think is a great philosophy, but you don't know, you got it from the pigs. So all you wind up doing is wallowing deeper and deeper in the mud pit, getting dirtier and dirtier, and you don't even remember what it was like before you got muddy. You don't remember how clearly you used to think, which is why Proverbs tells us, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the law of your mother, for they will be a graceful ornament on your head and chains about your neck. I think chains are like a good thing, not like chains like hold you back, but like bling, you're blinged out. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood. Let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol, and whole like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. But they lie in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open squares. She cries out in the chief concourses at the opening of the gate in the city. She speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you, because I have called you and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Because you disdained all my counsel and would have none of my rebuke, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your terror comes. Imagine wisdom laughing at you when you're at your lowest. That's pretty rough. When your terror comes like a storm and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me. Did you catch that? You can get to a place where you've ignored wisdom so much, she's going to duck out when she sees you. Because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would have none of my counsel, and despised my every rebuke. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their own way, and be filled to the full with their own fancies. For the turning away of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil. So while Destiny's brain is fun to watch, it's not worth the price of getting mud slung on you.
If you prompt a prideful stare, it'll be undone, your sins laid bare. Christ is king, I heard them say, but their pride is full, they mock and play. Who hasn't heard the Lord's rebuke, abused his name, forsook his truth? Christ is Lord, actually Lord of Lords, and King of Kings, lights the hearts of those who sing. Sing about his redeeming hand, sing about the Son of Man, the beginning.
Wisdom wanders in the streets, calling on all those she meets. Because you chose to play the fool, took no care and acted cruel. I'll laugh at what's around the bend, I'll laugh at your coming end.
Christ is Lord, actually Lord of Lords, and King of Kings, lights the hearts of those who sing. Sing about his redeeming hand, sing about the Son of Man, the beginning.
Wisdom wanders in the streets, calling on all those she meets. Because you chose to play the fool, took no care and acted cruel. I'll laugh at what's around the bend, I'll laugh at your